Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a New York film review. Tonight we're looking at an Italian classic, as always, classic horror film from the macabre and the wonderful filmmakers of Italy. We're looking at the new 88 film 4K release of Burial Ground. Now this is the 88 film 4K edition, which comes with a really high quality slipcase. Really cool, really nice. Comes with a 4K disc and a Blu-ray disc. Comes with a booklet, The Night of Terror booklet, because again this did have another title when it came out, so it comes with a wonderful booklet. It comes with a poster. I believe it's double-sided. Yep, we've got the Italian Night of Terror version, which would have been posted around the town and cities of Italy back in the 80s. And then we've got the new commissioned artwork, which is the Burial Ground artwork, which is really cool. Now this is another Italian zombie movie. But to be honest, the zombies are not the scariest thing in the film. We're not just looking at some of these clips. You will see what's the most scariest thing in this film. Sorry guys, I'm struggling to put this poster back down. Yeah, you will see, and you will think, oh, I know what you mean, Josh. But anyway, this film starts off in like a sort of crypt area, like this amphitheater outside, when we got our Bugenhagen type character, who's like this sort of like archaeologist, and he's found this rare sort of plaque in this sort of like cave area around this sort of amphitheater, and he's taken it off and he's read it and he goes, oh, I know the secret of all this, and then he goes back in there searching and sort of like trying to dig deeper into the actual amphitheater. And as he's doing this, our zombies awaken. It doesn't take long till the zombies sort of come into full action in this film. And he quickly succumbs to his end, and we see a little bit of gory ending there where he gets sort of like taken away, and then we kind of join these cars that are travelling to the mansion where I call him Bugenhagen. It was Bugenhagen is the archaeologist from The Omen. He just reminds me of him. And anyway, so he goes off. They're all going to this mansion to meet him there. They don't know yet that he's already succumbed to his end. And then we see the families, and then we see the real horror of this film. Did you see him? Man, he's the craziest looking boy that you've ever seen in your life. I've seen him in other Italian films, but he's such a weird looking voice, and his English dub voice is so weird because he sounds like a man, but he's a little boy. It's like, oh mama. It's like speaking like a man. It's like, oh, it's just so weird. And he has a very strange relationship going on with his mother in this film, and she's a bit strange because she's already sleeping with the photographer in the film, and our little Michael, is his name, he catches them at it, and all this sort of thing going on. And we've only been in the film about 10 minutes, and already the zombies are raising from their crypt, and they are coming out of the ground, and they are looking wonderful. They look really cool, and these sort of scenes of them coming out of their tombs and that really reminds me of the Spanish Blind Dead films. It's very similar in that sort of photography sense, and it's really cool, apart from the weird kid. And then they're at the breakfast table and they're discussing all these strange things, where the professor is, and all these kind of sort of wonderful things they're discussing. And they all go off and they're doing their separate little things. We've got the young guys, the photographer, going out with the blonde girl, and they're doing photos around the grounds by sort of like waterfalls and things like that. Michael and his mum and the proper dad have all gone to this place where they're practicing to shoot a gun, and he's, oh, mama. Oh, mate, he's so weird. He's the weirdest thing about the film. But it adds that little weird dimension that the Italians tend to do in their films. They do like to add that sort of weird sort of thing into it. And he's the true horror of this film, not the zombies. And the zombies are still coming up the ground, and we see that we're not short of clips of zombies in this film. They're pretty much prevalent straight from the start, which is one of the core things in the sense. It isn't, it's not, because sometimes the build up before you see the zombies is really cool, but this one there's no build up. You go straight into it. And then the other young couple are canoodling. The guy that was having sex with Michael's mother, that he caught them, he's got another woman, and he's already on the go there with her on the grass in the fields. And then they get attacked by these zombies that attack him. We've got this one that crawls out the ground. We see his hands coming out the ground, and it looks really, really cool. And then he comes up and he's got all these maggots, a little more like waxworms, but they're all sort of hanging off his face, and he's all corroded away. And you can see that he's got an eye shut behind a mask. And he starts crawling towards these two that are sort of like trying to have it away on the grass. And he grabs hold of his foot, and they all scarper backwards. And she's doing an amazing actress part where she's like, oh my God, Michael, or whatever his name is, we've got to run away, we've got to get away. And they all just stood there, and it's just like, you're not even moving. And the zombie's not moving, he's just staring at them. No one's moving, no one's running. But eventually they start to run away. They're trying to run towards the house. And whilst they're doing it, other zombies are coming out of the bushes and sort of following them as they're going through. So are they going to escape and get back to the house? What on earth is going on? Why are they all at this house? What has Al Bugenhagen unlocked? What has he done? What is he? Has he unlocked this curse of these living dead, or what? Or and what is with that kid? You need to watch it and find out. What do I think of Burial Ground? It's incredible. It's an amazing film. It's one of Italy's finest. It really, really is, and it's a great, great zombie film. It's daft, you know, and the script is terrible, and it's so badly acted, but it's amazing at the same time. These are the things that I love, and this is why Italian horrors are probably my second favourite after slasher movies, just because they're all amazing. Not just zombie films, but all their horror films. There's serial killer films, they're cannibal films, they're crime cop films, they're giallo films, and they're sort of demonic demon films. They're all amazing, and they're so all badly acted, but they've all done really meaning to be this amazing film. You can feel the heart, and the actors and actors really believe in it. Now, if you ever buy these discs and you ever watch some of the extra features that come in it, they're all discussing about the film, and they all have memories of it, which really, really tells you that this meant something to them back in the time. You know, they actually believed in what they were creating, and I love that. And that, you know, although these might be really cheesy films, you know, but they were absolutely amazing. And that's what I love about these films. Now, I do believe that Burial Ground was a video nasty back in the day. So it was one of those films that sort of like hit the video nasty, sort of like here in the UK. The pluses of this edition, the 4K looks great. It's still got some really natural grain in it, and it looks cool, and the colours are really vibrant and sharp. The blood looks amazing. There's some good gore in this film. The acting is absolutely wonderful because it's off the scale of badness. But that is just where the charm of the film lays. The charm of the film lays not with the zombies, not with the sets. It lies with the acting. It lies with the bad acting. And it's just wonderful. I absolutely love it. I sit there with a great big smile on my face when I watch this until the little weirdo turns up on the screen. And I just think, My God, where did they get him from? He's got the worst hair. He's got the weirdest face and the worst haircut, and he's in the film a lot. And he's really sort of, he's really perverse sort of way he acts within the film. It's really creepy and strange. So to me, he's the real horror of the film. And the zombies are just there to add to the effect. But it is an amazing, amazing film. I'm going to score the film an amazing watch and give it a 9 out of 10. I absolutely love Burial Ground. It's so good to get this. I had this years ago on my Vipco DVDs, but I believe it was called The Night of Terror then. It wasn't called Burial Ground. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. What a wonderful cover. Absolutely wonderful. An amazing, amazing film. Really, really cool. And it is one of the best Italian sort of zombie films out there. Burial Ground, 9 out of 10. Any of you guys seen it? If you have, let me know down below what you think of it. It's a great film. It's got every Italian horror cliche in it that you want from it. You want gore. You want sappy, dappy music playing behind the gore scenes. You want bad acting. You've got it all. You want wonderful scenery. The scenery in this film is amazing. The house it's filmed in is beautiful, and the grounds are stunning. It's lush with green trees, and in the green trees you've got very black, dark kind of like shadowing in the woodland, so which adds that sort of atmosphere, very creepy. And hasn't got any fog in it, which is quite strange, because a lot of these sort of films, when they're in these sort of buildings, it has an eerie fog feel, but this doesn't have any in it, and I like that they've sort of like haven't gone down that direction. Yes, the scenery is absolutely stunning in the film. It's amazing, and it all combines into this amazing film. And then there's Michael. But there we go. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this little review of Burial Ground. Please check it out if you've never seen it. Really cool film. And check out some horror channels while you're about it. Check out Horror Hands, The Horror Geek, Man v Film, RS Design, Pizzawell, I'm the Ice Lord, Cat Watches Horror Movies, Grumpy Andrew's Haunted House. And a massive shout out to my lad. Till next time, look after yourselves, look after one another, and I really hope I'll see you all soon.